Hi, our group name is called SJP, and our project name is called Snapay. Here's a brief interface of our application. Today, we are facing many problems in the traditional kind of cash-in payments and the credit card payments. The first one is the traditional sense of cash-in payment is always time-occupational and has low efficiency. Secondly, the bank will always charge every single user for a storage fee and a transaction fee, which is not a small amount. But here, the Snapay will not charge the user for any additional fee. We provide free services to any individual users. Lastly, the traditional payment methods are mostly made by paper money. The problem is that large amounts of cash are inconvenient to carry.
Snapay provides two kinds of mobile electronic payments. The first one is QR payment, and the second one is NFC payment. QR payment is now widely used in China, and it has already proven its particularly. The seller can use Snapay to produce a unique QR code for one-time use, and the user will scan the QR code to check the payment information and finish the payment. Through NFC, a touch payment method can be completed, which can limit the cumbersome process of cash transaction. In order to carry out the most efficient, the user can simply tap his phone with the device we provide to complete the payment, which requires even less time. We hope to apply this technology to the subway's entrance or museum's gate, where it has a large amount of crowd.
We also have solutions for the problems we previously discovered. First one is, since mobile phones have a high penetration rate in the world, so mobile payments can be applicable to everyone. And a mobile payment that combines QR payment and NFC payment can maximize the fast payment process. Secondly, the traditional payment methods have hidden cost for merchants and consumers, but the Snapay is completely free to use. Lastly, mobile payments are also convenient compared to traditional payments. All you need to have is a mobile phone. Our target market is broad. For QR payment, we want to provide services to every individual users, including the sellers, to convenience their lives. For NFC payment, we hope to provide services to trustworthy large and medium-sized merchants, and the government-authorized programs, such as subway's entrance, a museum's gate. Through our NFC payment, the user no longer needs to buy the tickets, which will make their experiences even better.
Taking advantages of Snapay's high efficiency, we charge 1% of each transaction. And first, we will establish a network and technical support for merchants or institutions for free. As the profit generated by the fee increases, we want to continue to expand the market. Because NFC is different from QR payment, a charging system and reputation system is adopted for NFC devices and technical support.
And the estimated cost of producing an NFC device is about $100, and the estimated selling price is 0, because we will charge the institutions or organizations for 1% of each payment. First, we will promote our products and build a Snapay network and a technical support for free. And then we will charge a handling fee for various transactions. And then we will continue to promote our product to the rest of the US or even the globe.
The major competitor for Snapay is PayPal. We have to admit that there are some similarities between Snapay and PayPal. However, we can assure you that Snapay is similar to PayPal, but more than PayPal. Compared to PayPal, we have free services to all users, while PayPal will charge you for a certain amount of fee. Secondly, Snapay is more efficient, than PayPal because we have QR payment. Last but not least, we provide more services than PayPal does. We have QR and NFC payment to satisfy our users' daily needs.
My primary responsibilities, including making major cooperative decisions, managing the overall operations and the resources of Snapay.
I'm senior executive of Snapay. I'm responsible for managing financial actions of the company, and my duty includes tracking cash flow and financial planning, as well as analyzing the company's financial strengths and weaknesses and proposing corrective actions.
First of all, Snapay offers a platform for trade. This gives people more opportunity to make a profit, decreasing economic inequality, as well as preventing poverty, coinciding with the first and the 10th goal of the UN SDGs. Secondly, the NFC payment technology is a virtually unprecedented innovation. Also, the introduction of QR payment along with NFC payment will be groundbreaking in the industry of electronic payment, especially in the West. All this expands to the ninth goal of the UN SDG, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. And this will also make people's life even better. More importantly, by introducing these two sides of payment methods, Snapay will be able to boost the economy since the worldwide pandemic has a huge impact on the economy globally.
Thank you. Thank you for your pitch. And we got a couple of questions. Ready? First from Richard. Richard, would you mind reading that question to
sure.
Team SJP?
Yep. So thank you for your presentation. I had a couple of questions. You mentioned PayPal as one of the main competitors, but how does Snapay differentiate versus the other incumbents like Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and WeChat that already have quite a broad distribution?
First of all, we also provide QR payment that like Apple Pay and PayPal does not provide. And then we have the NFC payment. So it is a completely different payment compared to QR payment, and it is even more convenient than QR payment.
Yeah, so I'm aware of the success of WeChat within China with the QR code payments, where even street vendors could very easily sign up to receive payments. Is the plan similar to that approach, except you would broaden it into the US, for example?
Yeah, and yes, we are mainly focusing on US, and then we also introduced the NFC payment that is not applied in China.
Okay, great, thanks. Have I got time for a couple of other questions, Sylvia? Yeah, okay. I had two other questions. One of them is what level investment would you need to get started? And the second one is how will you convince both the sellers and the buyers to adopt this new platform?
First of all, I don't think we need a lot of money to start the business because NFC chipset is not expensive. So all we need is a factory and we need to create the platform for the trading. So yeah, we don't need a huge amount of money to start the business. And then I think maybe I'm not clear, but we will provide free services to all the users, which means we will not charge them for anything. So I think that's enough for the users to be attracted by our app.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That's amazing. With really low cost, how are you gonna cover the money?
We will charge the institutions. For example, if a museum trying to apply our NFC payment in their front gate, which will make them make the tourists have a shorter amount of time to how should I say this? So we will have the special kind of NFC device, and if you tap your phone with the device, you will be able to finish the payment. So we will try to sell those devices to different like governmental, for example, like a museum, like a zoo park, or even the subway entrance. So if they install the special device, the user can just tap his phone with the NFC payment, NFC device in order to finish the payment. So we will sell the device for free, but we will charge the institution for 1% of each payment.
I see. Thank you. Yeah, we got another question from Jill. Jill, would you mind reading that question?
Yeah, sure. Probably I missed in the presentation. Where is your target market? Is it US or China?
It is the US.
Okay, okay, great. Also, another question is from your presentation and on your team, you have a CEO and a CFO. How do you execute your plan on building the platform on the technology side?
Yeah,
both
we
of us,
haven't
actually.
really thought about that since this is a completely idea-based presentation. So, but we will like perhaps create a platform like so. Yeah, but our idea is that as a CEO, what should I do, and as a CFO, what should Harry do? So, yeah, that's why we put the CEO and CFO on the presentation.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, that means your CEO and CFO gonna hire the CTO, right, in the future if somebody really interested in your idea. Thank you for your pitch. And this is the team SJP.